Hello everyone, welcome back to the map of mathematics. In this video we are going to solve this nice algebra problem, and here we have n cubed plus 5n equals to 42, and we will solve this problem for the real values only. So the very first thing we are going to do is here first we rewrite this equation as n cubed plus 5n, and we move this 42 in the left hand side and you get minus 42 equals to 0. So this equation will be looks like the cubic form. So now we make the factors of this equation. And now first I can rewrite this equation as n cubed plus 5n, and now we write this minus 42 as minus 27 minus 15 equals to 0. So that in the next step you see here, uh, we just combine the cubic terms and the other terms. So you have n cubed plus 5n minus 27, and we write it as 3 cubed minus 15 equals to 0. So here we have two cubic terms, the first one and the second one. So now we make the pair of cubic terms and it will becomes n cubed minus 3 cubed, and we have the other terms is 5n minus 15. So we write it as 5n minus 15 equals to 0. So now we have these two factors, and here we use the nice important cubic formula. And you know about this formula, if we have a cubed minus b cubed, it is equals to a minus b times of a squared plus ab plus b squared. And you see here we have a equals to n and b equals to 3. So now you put the values of a and b in this nice formula, and you will get the output of the above expression in this form. We will get n minus 3 times of n squared plus 3 times of n plus 3 squared, and here we take common 5 and you will get 5 times of n minus 3, and this whole equals to 0. And in the next step you see that we have n minus 3 be the common factor on both of the terms. Then you will just take common n minus 3 here, and you get the remaining terms are n squared plus 3n, and here you have 3 squared equals to 9, and here we take common n minus 3 and you get plus 5 equals to 0. So in the next step we need to simplify this expression, and here we add or subtract the like terms, and you get n minus 3 times of n squared plus 3n, and you have 9 plus 5 equals to 14, and this whole equals to 0. So that here we have two cases. The first case is we write n minus 3 equals to 0, and the other case is we write n squared plus 3n plus 14 equals to 0. So in this case you will easily get the value of n equals to 3. So this is our first real root of this equation. So now in order to find the other real roots, we need to check this quadratic equation has real roots or not by using the discriminant formula. So in discriminant formula we need the coefficients of this equation. So we have a equals to 1, b equals to 3, and c equals to 14, and our discriminant formula delta will be looks like in this form: b squared minus 4 times of ac. So now I will little bit explain about the discriminant formula or discriminant, how we check the real roots or complex roots in this formula. So if you get the value of this delta is lesser than 0, then we say that this quadratic equation has no real root. And if the value of this delta is greater than 0, then we say that it has you just say that it has two real roots. And similarly, if our delta equals to 0, then it means that our given equation has only one real root. So now we check the behavior of our delta by putting the values of a, b and c in this expression. So the value of b will be 3, and when you put here, then you get our delta equals to 3 squared minus 4 times of ac. So a is 1 and c is 14, so it is equals to 9 minus 4 times of 14 equals to 56, and 9 minus 56 equals to minus 47. So this shows that our delta is less than 0, and you know that if our delta is less than 0, then it has no real root. So here you just write, we will just rejected this case, because in this problem we need to solve, or we need to find the real roots only. So our this equation has no real root, so we will rejected this case, and we have only real root, which is n equals to 3. So n equals to 3 be the only solution of this problem. And now we can just check this solution. Is this solution satisfies the given question or not? So our given question statement is, and now I can write here to check our given question statement, which is n cubed plus 5n equals to 42. And now we can put here n equals to 3. So when you substitute n equals to 3, then you obtain 3 cubed plus 5 times of 3 equals to 42. And you know that 3 cubed equals to 27, and 5 times of 3 equals to 15, and this whole equals to 42. And when you sum up 27 plus 15, then you will get here 42 equals to 42. So this shows that n equals to 3 satisfies the given question statement. So n equals to 3 be the only solution of this problem. And thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos.